Good afternoon and welcome to Djuma Private Game Reserve. My name is Brent. I've got Brian on camera with me and we have Tara in final control. Welcome. As you can see, we've already started off with a young male leopard, Quarantine, and he's sitting just behind me in a thicket sleeping off his impala kill, but I'll tell you a little bit more about that shortly. Just if there are any new viewers out there, welcome, and for those of you who are not sure, we are live, bar a few seconds, from wherever you are in the world to wherever we are in the African bush. And you will notice that we are sitting with the young male leopard. We've been following him for the last 4 or 5 days. He killed an impala 60 meters. Oh, that's nice of him to lift his head for us. He killed an impala about 60 meters from the final control. And over the last while, he's been slowly eating all of that impala. And this morning, when we arrived, it was completely finished. I think he might have dropped some of the kill, because there was quite a bit of it when we went there first thing this morning. And I think the hyenas possibly made off with it. So when we found him, he had no meat left in the tree. And so he walked probably 200 meters from where the kill was, found this nice spike thorn thicket, lots of deep shade, a good place to rest up for the day. So that's what he's done, and he's possibly not even moved 1.5 meters since we left him this morning. Just a quick recap for those who weren't with us on morning drive. We had a spectacular drive, mostly with lions. We spent the majority of the drive with a pride called the Tsalala Breakaway Pride, or Mangen Pride, and it was a very cool, misty morning. Oh, where are you off to, Mr. Q? And we also happened to see the Quarantine female leopard. She walked towards those lions. We didn't get a best visual of her. She was sort of jogging off to try get away from the lions. Luckily for her, she saw the lions before they saw her. And for those of you who've been watching for a while, a couple of weeks ago, she was the leopard who was mating with Mvula and got chased up the tree by the 2 Styx lionesses. So she's quite wary of lions at the moment. Oh, and back down. Now we're just going to move around a little bit, see if we can get a better view of him. But as you can see, in stark contrast to this morning, which was cool and not overcast, but misty, which is wonderful. I really do love misty mornings in the bush. This afternoon, as I predicted, it is cleared up and burnt off, and it is now probably around 30 degrees, and I think there's about 6 clouds in the sky. So all he's done from when we saw him this morning is, as the sun's progressed through, he's moved from the one side of the bush to the other and just staying with the shade. So he's a very happy cat with a very fat belly. So he'll be quite hot digesting all that impala meat. You can see his breathing is quite fast and quite shallow. You can see his belly there, up and down. And all that time we spent with the lions this morning was on Arathusa. So this afternoon I think we're not going to go back to those lions. It is very hot, and they do have bellies full of giraffe. We were very lucky to watch them play in the cool morning. So I think if we made our way, and it is quite a long way, all the way out to Arathusa to have a look, we would just see some very sleepy lions doing pretty much the same as what this leopard's doing. So because it's hot, I think we might go check around Buffelshoek Dam, see if we can find some elephants. Hopefully they've decided to head down towards the dam for a drink. But we didn't spend much time at all on Djuma this morning, so we're going to go sort of read the news, see what we missed out on, look at the tracks, see what's been happening. And from what I heard on the radio, there were very few game drive vehicles out, so It's nice, so there shouldn't be too many roads that have been driven on, so we'll be able to catch up with what we missed out of on Djuma while we're with those lions on Arathusa. And for those zoomies out there, Quarantine Male Leopard is lying very, very close to the dam, so as it gets a bit cooler, could you guys just watch out and keep a lookout for me? I would definitely like to come back to him later in the afternoon when he's more than likely to be a bit more mobile, but I think he might head down towards the dam for a drink, so you guys keep a careful lookout on the Djuma cam. So we're going to head out now and see what else we can find. Goodbye, fat cat.